Lakeville South. Late night game, 8:40 p.m. Woodbury lucky to put a team on the ice. A lot of sickness, illnesses going through the team. Face-off win for Woodbury to start the game. York sends it across for, is that Nelson? Scary up the board. There's kind of a stairway, a walkway in front of us here. District game, shot save for Woodbury. Both teams coming in with Lakeville South coming in with a district record of 4 games, 1 win, 3 losses. Woodbury playing 6 games, 2 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. Woodbury currently ranked 5th in the standings for District 8 PVC. Lakeville South 9th. Face-off win for Woodbury. Puck sent up and out the zone. Should not be an ice because, oh, that's on net, so that will not be an ice. Nelson takes a shot. Oh, nice feed there for Redder. Puck's out of the zone. Lakeville will regroup. 6 change for Woodbury, picked up by Lagos in the D zone. That's sent out to Lakeville. Nelsmon along the boards. He gets a hold of it into the zone. Sent across to Bjork. He sends it up to Lakeville D and save. Hey, do you guys know what our goalie's name is? Goalie. What? Goalie. You know which one it is? No. We got to give him a little credit here. We got a replacement goalie, Hartman, out tonight. I think he's got a band concert or something. We had her sick, but his father. Oh, grandfather passed. Sorry to hear that, Greg. And breakout play for Galloway. Doesn't come out of the zone. Picked up by Bjork, who sends it up for Nelsmon. Picked up by Jackson. That's kept in the zone. That'll come out. Go, go, go! Breakaway opportunity for Nelsmon. Longo comes in. Bellamy with a shot opportunity. Shot saved. Good opportunity there for Woodbury. Good save by the Lakeville goalie. Just has Tyler. If anybody knows Tyler's last name, post in the comments. We'll give him credit for all his saves tonight. He is the goalie for the other Woodbury PVC team. tuning in for tonight. Puck on the loose. Longo tracks it down. And a big shot. Saved by Tyler. And that puck rolls in the net sideways. Good feed. But winds up in the back of the net, and Lakeville takes a 1-0 lead here early in the first period. Beautiful scoreboards here at Ames Arena. Not in Ames, Iowa, but Lakeville, Minnesota. So apparently don't say anything about Ian's grandfather. The rest of the team doesn't know. So sorry if I flashed that across the live stream.
Go, Hayden! Stay, Hayden!
Redder picks up that puck. Opportunity for a shot. Set deep, and the zone comes right out by the goalie. Picked up by Lakeville. Number 50 handles it across. Nice pass to his teammate. Rusty up the boards in pursuit, and he gets there. And that shot's on net almost. Save. Little camera adjustment here. Face-off win for Woodbury. Shot from Lakeville. Certainly not living up to their 1-3 record so far.
Let's go, Blue!
Lakeville takes an early 2-0 lead. Let's go. Pass intercepted by Lakeville. Shot saved by Tyler. Opportunity here for Nelsmone. He shoots. Saved by the goalie for Lakeville. Yeah, both those goals are pretty nice. Can't really lean on him for that. Bellamy battling down in the corner. Puck sent around the boards. Picked up by Swando, kept in the zone momentarily, then brought out by Lakeville. Lagos picks it up in the corner and pursued by number 50. Lakeville doing a pretty good job of getting on the puck tonight. Keller battling. He sends that out of the zone. Picked up by Lakeville at center ice. And they send it right back in. Swando sends it around for Geller.
Go, go, go!
Picked up by Redder with some room to skate. One man to beat. He sends it across. Almost goes 5-hole. And we'll have a face-off. Best scoreboard I've seen around. We got all the hockey money. Oh, shot! Save! Good shot by Flondo.
Keep it up, Blue.
Let's see if we got shots on goal. 7-3 shots on goal in favor of Woodbury. Another save. Sent it around the horn. Picked up by Lusky in the corner. Jackson around the horn. Sends up to the D, but intercepted. That boy stepped on the puck. Feed attempt by Jackson. Third time's the charm. Right to the D. Lagos takes a shot. Intercepted. Longo keeps it in. Melsbone with a shot. Oh, right off the corner of the post. Lagos picks it up. Sent into the zone. Melsbone is pursuing. Lusky in front of the net. Nice pickoff play there by Jackson. And point blank shot saved by Tyler. There's the puck. Battle on the far wall. Over the top of the net. And that'll be an icing. We'll have a face-off back in the Woodbury zone. Shot intercepted by Stereo. Picked up by Nelson, and he gets it out of the zone. And a shot from Nelson off the goalie's stick.
There you go, Mace.
Picked off by Redder, and he'll bring it back in the zone. And offsides for Lakeville.
Let's go, Blue.
Shift change for the offense. Face-off win for Woodbury. York backpedals, picks it up. He sends up the board.
Go, Colin.
And that will not be an icing. Beautiful centering pass for Geller.
Skate in, Jackson.
Steria picks it up, and it gets past him deep into the zone. York comes across. And they'll fight along the boards. Picked up by York. I think he's awful deep in the zone for a defense. Also play by Geller to intercept that pass. That puck almost gets good job by Steria to steer that puck away. Centering pass. Sarius sends it around to Jackson, who's looking for an outlet. Intercepted, but puck comes out of the zone for Melsmoen. Jackson in pursuit. Rusky and Melsmoen. Melsmoen with some fancy footwork there, but loses his edge. Shot by Swongo goes right of the net. Tipped in by Swongo. Puck sent around the roller coaster. Around the horn. Picked up by Redder. He's forced into the corner. Keeps hold of the puck. Centers across. Nelson takes a shot. Picks it back up. Just barely kept that shot away. Redder. And offsides. Lakeville player down on the ice. Face-off win for Woodbury. Sent out, picked up by Melsmoen. Almost gets around that D. Geller puts the stop on that. Centering pass by Geller. Almost picked up by Melsmoen. Kept in by Henry Bjork, and that goes all the way across, left of the net. Another nice centering pass by Geller. And did that puck just come in and out? No whistle. Did that puck go in and out of the net? All right, we'll have a face-off. Coach says, Sam, go to the net. That is the end of the first period, and that'll end 2-0. Lakeville on a couple of good-looking shots. Let's check the other scoreboard for a shot count. Where did it go? We'll find out here when the second period starts. This is Lakeville North's home rink. shot count, if I'm reading that correctly. 9-6 shots in favor of Woodbury. However, Lakeville with a 2-0 lead. Just keep shooting, boys. Good things will happen. All right, start of the second period. Ref's pointing at something. By the goalies. Face-off win for Woodbury. There's a trip. No call. And icing on Lakeville to start the second. And we'll have a face-off in the Lakeville zone.
Let's go, Blue.
Face-off goes right to the wall. Stepped in by Swano. Nice play there. Ready with an opportunity to shoot. And just over the goalie's head. Kept in by Lusky. Swano takes a shot. Lines up a little short. Halfway partially blocked. That puck gets all the way to Tyler, the goalie, for a save.
Go, goalie.
On the move, he passes over to Nelson. Picked up by Lakeville. Sent out of the zone. Confusion here tonight. Start the second period. And big shot. Breakout play to Jackson. He gets it up to Melsmore, who makes his way up the ice quickly. Toe drag. He turns and shoots just wide of the mark. Doing his best. The boys were about twice his size down in that corner. York takes a shot and almost redirected there by Melsmore. And there's a trip. Stick in the skates. And a shot. That winds up almost deflected by Lakeville. And that looks like it'll be icing. Nope, York will get there first. And he loses puck, but gets it up to Bellamy, who's almost gets it over to Nelson. Kept in by Lagos. Bellamy puts it through the Lakeville player's skates. Leonard lining up for a shot. He gets stopped short. He'll take another try. And maybe a third try. Nope. And coast to coast, and that'll be saved by Tyler, the goalie. Face-off win for Woodbury. That puck comes out of the zone. And outside down Woodbury. Sends it up to Melbourne. He shoots. That puck hits just high of the goalie, almost a face mask.
There you go.
And then comes immediately out of the zone. Jackson with an opportunity. He tries to send it over to Lusky. And Melbourne. And shot. That gets to the goalie's stick for another save for the Lakeville goalie. Back to the defense. Lagos takes a shot. That comes up short. Elsmo centers, a little too much. Shot by Flago, almost redirected. And Winger coming in off the bench intercepts Flago as he's retrieving that puck. Woodbury on the move. And Woodbury clearly offsides there, but no whistle. High school rules tonight. Lining up for a shot and saved by Lakeville. Shots in favor of Woodbury now, 13-8. Lakeville goalie up for the task so far, not allowing any in. Oh, shift change, goalie, that might be good for us. Because goalie number one played awfully good in the first half of that game. Off by Bjork, and he just sends it half court and just off by an inch. Kept in by Steria. Some room to work here for Lakeville. That puck meandered into the corner. And sure. Oh, we got a penalty. Delayed penalty on Lakeville, slashing. And they'll go to the box for a minute and a half. And that penalty coming before. Are we sending both of them?
What?
Not really sure what happened there. But anyways, that penalty coming before the shot. I think that puck went in the net, so I think these boys are lucky that they didn't get scored on here. Did that puck go in the net? I know the ref had his arm up prior to the shot. And are we 4-on-4? No, we're going to play 5-on-5, so those boys will have to stay in the box for a minute and a half, and then the whistle. Since we're 5-on-5, you can't just send them out while the clock is running. So a minute and a half will run off the clock, off the penalties. I'm not planning to put it on the board. And then once that minute and a half runs out, the next whistle will come out of the box. So that could end up being more than a minute and a half. Not sure why it was 2 penalties unless they were slashing each other. York tries to push that puck to the power bodies, doesn't work out for him. Nelson sends it up for Redder. Poked away there by Steria.
Go, go, go! Ski!
Picked up by Bellamy. Forced the wall by Bjork. He gets the shot off. Woodbury having a hard time getting it out of the zone without an icing, and that will be an icing. Clock run, minute and a half? I don't know. Apparently not. Who's in the box for us?
Jax.
Steria in the box. Oh, wait. It's Steria, right? Not yeah. And point blank shot or saved by Tyler the goalie. Picked up by Melmo. And he brings it up the ice. Back check by Lakeville. Gets home. Geller takes a shot at it. Oswald slows it down. He shoots. And that'll be an icing on Lakeville. Now they're out of the box? Yeah. So the whistle there, that minute and a half is run. So both teams full strength. I mean, they played 5-on-5 since they were 2 penalties at the same time. Opportunity here for Lagos to shoot. He sends it over to his D partner for Swango. He sends it in there, just wide of the mark. Swango with the big shot. Intercepted and kept in there by Jackson, and he sends it up to Melsmo, and the Lakeville goalie swallows that up and we'll have a face.
Let's go, Blue!
Bellamy gets a shot off. Lusky in front of the net. Just a smidge off the arc tonight. We've got a 2-on-1 for Lakeville. And he beats Tyler, the goalie, for a 3-0 lead here midway through. 4 minutes left in the second period. Lakeville will go up 3-0. Come on, boys.
Let's go, Blue.
Brings in his own, and there's a trip. Ref's gonna call that one. And I think he should. So Lakeville will go to the box for a minute and a half. Tripping. So perfect opportunity here for Woodbury to start getting back into this game. Face-off win for Woodbury, sent up by Bjork. He keeps it in, and working his way through the crowd is Bjork. Where is everybody else? And we got another penalty, and that's going to be on Woodbury. Interference in a squirt Pee Wee C game. If it's a check, call a check. If it's a roughing, call a rough. But don't call it interference. These boys aren't good enough to do interference. So 4-on-4 for a minute and 3 seconds. Nice save by Tyler, the goalie. He gets that leg out there just in the nick of time. Confusing here at Lakeville on where to set. The spectator signs tell the visitors to sit on the home side, and the home side to sit on the visitor side. So parents kind of intermingle. Let's hope they keep their P's and Q's for the game. Lakeville up the ice, picked up by Asteria. He sends it back to the Lakeville D. Quick handles his way for a while. And Asteria, Nelsmoen has an opportunity here. And that goes 5 hole for the equalizer. Woodbury getting their first goal here with 2:02 to play in the second. And even strength goal. I don't think does that clear? Does that clear any of the penalties? Or are we even strength already? No, we've got one player from Woodbury in the box for another 17 seconds. So that was technically, is that a shorthanded goal? I think that was a shorty. Because Woodbury still had a player in the box and Lakeville did not. So that was 4-on-5. Short-handed goal for Nelsmoen to get us started off. Nice pass here for Bellamy. He brings it up the ice. We get around the corner for a shot. He sends it over for Redder. Largo just barely keeps that puck in. And offsides on Woodbury. We'll have a face-off. Minute 24 to play in the second.
on, Blue.
And Geller sends it into the zone as he puts a shot almost on that. Deep into the zone regardless. And we've got a delayed penalty, I think, on Woodbury. Roughing, body check. On Geller? How is that on that? How is that on us? I'll have to check tape on that, but it looked to me like Geller was the one getting checked. Woodbury will go back on the penalty kill here with 49 seconds left in the second. Opportunity here for Woodbury to get up the ice. Of the second period. Yeah. You know, watch the high school boys. And the one thing they do, even the high school boys don't do is when that puck's on the wall, it's always coming back out for the center. And at the youth level, it's always trying to jam it on the board. Yeah. Just got I've been watching. We got players just kind of standing there. That's what the high school kids do. They're always trying to get it out. And I was talking with somebody about that. And they're like, well, it's good. We're gonna get checked. If they sit there on the board and talk to someone who's coming and blast it, Right now, they're not gonna now. But if you're standing there digging at the puck on the boards, you know, you're gonna get blasted. There he is. The final bell. Woodbury trailing 3-1, and they'll start off on penalty kill with 41 seconds remaining on the Geller roughing penalty. Roughing or checking, one of the two. $14 minutes, down 2
Let's
goals.
go, Blue!
Get an early one here. Get this game going. Late night game, 8:40 start, 9:55 finish. Probably won't be that late. And again, Woodbury starts off on a penalty kill for 41 seconds. Our last goal was a shorty, face-off win for Woodbury. Henry, you got to get up on that. And that boy travels all the way through the defense, gets the shot off. Good save by Carlo, the goalie. Poked out of the zone by Lusky. York in pursuit. Really nice save by Tyler, the goalie. Seconds remaining on the Geller penalty. And that penalty will be killed. Woodbury full strength. Shooting opportunity here for Lakeville. And that puck bing bangs and pinballs around and lines up in the back of the net. So 4-1 Lakeville. 13 minutes to play. Pretty good looking shot there. Nice save by Lakeville there. That was Melsmone on that shot. Sent up by Lagos, intercepted by Lakeville. Bellamy tracks it down. And he doesn't get the opportunity to center that pass. Longo lining up for a shot. By Woodbury, Tyler the goalie. Lagos makes it all the way down, takes the shot, saved by Lakeville. Around the horn. They call it? They call that penalty? Yeah, that's wasn't the worst of hits. What did he call it? A trick? That was weird. More like a body check to me, but anyways, Woodbury will go down a man for a minute and a half. Tripping on Melsmone. Out of the zone. Henry Nelson with an opportunity here for a breakaway. And gets the shot off. Saved by Lakeville.
Keep it up, Henry.
Kind of like the way that Henry Nelson, he plays with all of it. He's not holding back. I like that. Not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog, right? Battle in the corner here, picked up by Bjork to Nelson. Henry to Henry, up to Redder. Sent back into the Lakeville zone. Nelson with an opportunity. Redder will go with him. He slows it down. Sends it up for Redder, who just out of his reach. York circles around. Gets a hold of the puck. Gets it up to Redder. And I think that should have been onside, but York will bring it in. He gets a shot off. And that should be offside on Woodbury. We still got a penalty? Yeah, we got 16 seconds left on the Melsmone penalty. And a center face-off. Apparently the ref said you were extra dead if you're offside. Face-off win. And Bellamy just says, I'm going to take that myself. And that shot just wide of the net. Jackson with some fancy stick work. He tries to center. I think you just take that to the net next time, Axel. Picked up by Swango, brought around for Jackson. Shot to the side of the net by Melsmoen. Puck just meandering around. Swango with an opportunity to shoot it. He sends it over for Nelson. Interference there, ref.
All down.
Good save by Tyler today. You know, that was pretty clear. And puck comes out of the zone. Redder putting on the wheels. Oh, goodness. And both boys go down, no arm. Slippery spot on the ice down there. Oh, puck comes right out in front of the net. Good pass over. It across to Bellamy, and he goes down along the boards. Lusky cross check? What? Oh, 43. Okay. I thought he was pointing to our player first. Well, Woodbury goes on the power play here with 5:46 to play. Trailing by 3 goals. We'll have a minute and a half to try and cut that down a bit. Face-off win for Woodbury. Bjork with an opportunity to shoot. Left of the net as usual. That puck comes around. Bjork gets another opportunity. He sends it in right to the net this time. That's something different. Kept in by Mysteria. Race to the puck between Bjork and another boy from Lakeville. Poked away. Sent in deep by Bjork. Lusky on the chase. He centers across for Melsmo, who's got a shot. And that is picked right out of the air by the Lakeville goalie. A nice shot and a nice save. I can't complain about that. What are you going to do? 54 seconds left on the power play. We'll get another shot. That was a pretty good save. That was, this level, they don't make that. From that short of a distance, I mean, he was 10 feet away. Redder, oh, intercepted. Swango with a, sends it around the boards. Woodbury with some good zone time here. Swango should be able to get a hold of that, and it is over. It comes out of his zone on Largo, so he will send it up. And where did it go? Where did it go? Redder working hard. It's in there. It's in there. That a boy, and looks like Redder on the goal. And kind of an odd play, but it'll count as a power play goal for Woodbury. And I'm not sure who the assist was, but 4-2. We got 4 minutes to play with a 2-goal deficiency for Woodbury as Redder gets on the board. Swango sends it across for Lagos, who's got 2. And they left the puck alone. Deep into the Woodbury zone. Swango sends it up the boards. That was. And save. And Tyler the goal. 3.5 to play. We need a little magic.
Come on, Blue!
A little Woodbury magic tonight. Similar team colors as the Orlando Magic. Puck sent around the board.
Go, Jax!
Stereo picks it up, gets it up to Henry Nelson, who sends it up ice for Melsmo, and bing bangs around. Kept in by Stereo. Nice double tuck there. York cuts off that opportunity. Melsmo with some room to work here. He gets it through the skates of the Lakeville D. Comes in, takes a long shot, but that's off. Lakeville D gets a part of that. He sends it up to the D. Goes through Serio's legs. And sent back up. And that'll be an icing. 2.5 to play. Sent back for Bjork. He takes a big shot, and goalie gets a hold of that one, but at least it's on net this time.
Keep it up, Blue!
And Geller working hard there and pick that up. Picked up by Bellamy, who does a nice shot. Empty net for Woodbury. 2.5 to play. Geller goes in. Again, 6 on 5, empty net for Woodbury. I don't know. Coach is yelling something. I don't know what it is there. What is he yelling? Fail? York playing goalie.
There you go.
And Lusky on the breakaway. He slows it down. Able to get a hold of it, and that'll be just fine. All right, still empty net for Woodbury. A bit of a shift change. Over on 4 forwards. Faceoff comes back for Woodbury. Comes out of the zone. And offsides. We have another faceoff. 1 minute, 16 seconds. Face-off win for Woodbury.
Get on him. Skate, skate.
1 minute remaining. Send it up.
Skate.
Oh, shot just wide of the mark. Boys getting a little frisky out there. And Nelson is down. He's all right. And 2 seconds to play. What's going on there? And a couple of roughing calls. Gotta like the fire in these boys. 2 minutes to play. Let's just get her done, kids. I mean, do you really need to do the shift change? Come on. Well, that's all, folks. Just like to send our condolences out to the Hartman family and loss of a grandparent. Keep that to yourself. Apparently it's not. The boys don't know that, so we'll let the Hartmans tell when they're ready. But thinking of them tonight. And big weekend coming up. Tournament Wisconsin Dells, and hope to see you all there.